Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's AlyRein here, back to another awesome episode of Doki Literature Club. And here's Matt.
Hello.
Matt's super excited for this episode, aren't you, Matt?
Yeah.
Super excited. Last time we left off, we were hey, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read.
Well, thank you.
Oh, I'm not making that noise. I can't do this again.
I fucking will, because I watched that shit back like 6 times because I was laughing my ass off.
This is so funny.
Is it? Oh, what is?
Well,
I forgot to test my voice and get it ready for this.
what the fuck?
Oh.
I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. I didn't know that's how you would sound, Matt.
It's not. Don't say that shit. I'm sorry, it was too much. You make me feel weird about it, stupid baka.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this.
That's so fucking
Aren't
sweet.
you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come
Oh
off.
my god. Oh.
Say
Why is
it.
this one so hard to close? This is great.
I struggle to fully close the button near her chest.
Oh, fantastic. Does this thing even fit you properly? Of course it does. Why not? Hello, that was your part.
No, because the last time I did that, it came off super sexual. It did when I bought it.
Sigh. Like, not even sighing, just... If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner than that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Because you've noticed my... Yeah, that.
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
Don't say that shit out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so...
Why does it feel strange to see Sayuri's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy.
Yeah, go ahead. Really?
It's not worth it at all.
This fucking game.
Sayuri hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew!
What?
That's so much better. You
So
buttoned
we-
up my blouse for no
So
reason.
yeah, I was about to say, we just went through that whole thing for nothing.
Sayuri puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do anything like this.
Oh, shit.
And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway.
Ooh. Why's she not doing the fingers?
So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing. Oh, that's you.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Refused. Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
There's a perfect couple. Yeah, I guess so. Huh.
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
Oh, shit. You're doing it again, Sayori.
Aw, but I was joking that time.
Oh, man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Death!
Yay!
Anger! Sadness!
Matt, I can't wait to read yours.
The fuck you can't. Yeah, same.
I fail to sound enthusiastic, but how do you say her name?
Sayori?
Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
Tort.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Did? Yeah.
My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well now that everybody's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
You sounded like Jimmy.
Can't wait!
You sound like Jimmy from South Park.
Fuck you.
Yay!
Yuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sirius is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook.
Professional.
On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit.
Wish I had pristine handwriting.
Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Uh-oh.
Who should I show my poem to first?
Well, I guess fucking Durl's gonna like it, so fucking her.
Her?
Yeah.
I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sari first. She's my good friend after all.
Why do we have to read it one time? Like one at a time?
Huh?
Why do we have to read it to one at a time? I thought this was a class fucking club event.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Matt.
Is it?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
I don't know what's on that paper, but all we did was choose random sad words. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
You were jumping up and down for sad shit. Jeez.
I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's.
You sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Met poem! And that makes it feel extra special.
To be fair, if I was going to do poetry, it'd be all dark and sad.
Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Cyrus hugs the sheet against her chest.
That's kind of weird. You're so weird, so I agree.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club
Fucking
room.
smart ass. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Matt.
Oh my god.
Deep down, you're not selfish at all. You know?
That's a lie. I only care about myself.
Trying new things like this for other people. Oh God, Matt, you're so amazing.
Thanks. I don't ever try new things for people though. Unless it's food, I'll try whatever on food. But like anything else, I'm good.
That's something that only real good people do.
Really good. Thanks, Zoe.
I'm not sure if Cyrus sees the full picture of my motive here.
Trying to get bitches.
Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, oh, that's you.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right?
Yes.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Darkness. We'll see about that. Oh my god, yes.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my
I'm not gonna be able to get through this.
The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub... Shut up, Matt. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes.
Oh my god.
Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day?
Cringing!
I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Okay.
Breakfast!
The last part was fine, but the rest of it, that first fucking paragraph 4 lines, whatever you want to call that. That shit made me cringe. So, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
Wait. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
All fingers. Here we are. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Meh. Even though you were late to school, I could use an egg sandwich right now. That shit would be good as fuck.
It's bad to skip breakfast.
It's your face. It's you when you're pouting.
I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing.
Why are you talking so low?
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing! See, if I get loud, then my fucking voice starts being weird.
Well, you're just like whispering.
Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
Stop.
Hey, if I'm closer to the mic, then I can speak
Just
whatever
talk
voice I
louder. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Yes? Okay. Too much volume.
Who should I show my poem to next?
I turned my volume up to a 7.5 and she did not like it.
Who we show the poem to next?
Yuri.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
This was intended for you. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
Oh my goodness. I fucking can't with this shit. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. I get so nervous for him. Oh, fucking Christ.
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. What? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
What does our poem say?
I don't
I
know.
need to know. Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Oh, really? And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weak in Jesus fucking
Good
Christ.
God. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Her stammerer.
Bill.
Of course. That's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Jesus fucking Christ, will you please stop talking? It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice. And learning by example. And trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the clubs gives you valuable feedback. Well, goddamn, I don't think they need to say anything else. That Suki can be a bitch, though. I mean, a bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Ooh, she a bitch, right? Sorry. Say it. It's fine. Say it.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, here comes death, destruction. What? Oh, please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be the Literature Club? Oh wow, it's so elegant.
Ghost under the light. Go on. Sing, my angel!
Read it.
Oh, I thought you were going to do it. That's what I was telling you to sing. The tendrils of my hair illuminate breath, the amber... Beneath, I'm sorry, I cannot read cursive very well.
I cannot either, that's why I told you to read it.
Waving. It must be this one. The last remaining street light. I thought it said sheet light, goddammit. To have
It looks like sheet light.
Yeah. To have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future.
Oh god.
Oh god, it got dark. I'm sorry, I bathe the calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back.
What
Oh
the
god,
fuck?
yes. I'm sorry, I have such terrible hair. Are you fishing right now? You casting a line? What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It did say sheet light, to be fair, but it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. Script? I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. I just imagine all these motherfuckers talking in these voices that we give them, and then they Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Why didn't you? Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something that's a little more mild. Oh, fuck you. Something easy to digest, I suppose. I don't like her anymore.
God damn.
Fuck you.
She's like a smart ass.
You into ghosts? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Matt.
Oh,
Really?
Matt.
I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Bitch, I swear to God, why are you such an ass? But remember that poets often express through their own thoughts, what feelings and experiences in their work. Yeah, sure. That means you had a fucked up past and you can't stop living in it. And the last street light was reminiscent of your father beating you.
Stop!
They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Hey! It's nothing really. Yours is impressive too, so... Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two writing from you, but... You think so? Yeah, of course. I think you skipped something. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this.
Oh.
But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to sleep. Something like that. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Matt.
Oh.
Ah. Me too.
God
Oh, good
damn.
God. We really have to go through every one? I thought it was going to make us do, like, the top two. And that's it. Okay.
Natsuki.
Yeah, fuck it. Get her out of the way. The cow.
Matt, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
Fuck yourself. How about that? What? Harsh.
What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer, bitch. Moves are weak. Bitch. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I just put in the effort.
Your moves are weak.
Yeah, bitch. This picture's somewhere where you're coming over. Hey, don't call her a bitch. Yeah, bitch, your moves are weak though.
Go.
Well, we all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. How dare you? painful to think about. Oh shit, and called her now.
Fine.
Your poems are
Well,
weak.
sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine too. Or mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
Wow. What the fuck is this? Is she an actual child?
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it.
What? What?
Yeah, very fucking simple. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
Bullshit. I'm not saying that.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Or I used to go for some that I wouldn't like it.
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
Yeah, you're stuck in the world of an 8-year-old. But it isn't the point for poems for people to express themselves. You like animals and donkeys. Your writing style shouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly.
Oh shit, yeah.
I like it. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
Hey, I'll let you know.
Like in this poem.
That didn't hit anybody hard.
No, it didn't.
Nobody.
Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
But yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Your poem made no sense.
You made it sound like ass at the end.
It helps bringing out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I like rhymes.
That's what it means to be a pro.
Oh.
I'm glad you learned something.
She has one tooth right there like she's XD Monster.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Well, no, XD, I did not.
I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. At least hers was short.
Munaka! Oh god,
Hi, Matt!
hers is gonna be ridiculous. Why are you shouting? She's gonna be ridiculous. Are we turning her into like Downs Monica now? Yeah.
Stop! You don't joke about that. That is awful.
What?
Stop!
That's what they do.
No!
It is.
Stop!
Fine. Sorry if I offended anyone.
Stop!
I am. Just said I'm sorry.
Stop!
God.
Having a good time so far?
I can do nothing in this house.
Go.
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions for the club, like new activities or anything, you're a dick for that. I have a stutter. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Matt. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know?
No.
But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
I hand Monica my poem.
What?
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like.
Yeah, that's why we showed it to her first.
Is that... Oh, that's you.
Is that so? Oh, the air! Oh, sweet Jesus, I was just thinking it's getting so hot in here. I'm sweating.
That's the heater.
Disgusting. That does not feel like a
That's
heater.
the heater.
Wow, does your heat even work?
Yeah. That's the heater.
That's like air! Okay, well, you know, if it gets too hot in here,
heater.
let you know. I'll change it up real quick. Anyway.
I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori are pretty different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri.
You do.
But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness.
For some reason.
Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, it's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid.
Holy shit! Will you please just show me your poem?
You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
Okay, you read the last one, so I thought you were just gonna keep going. I was like, fucking take the wheel, Jesus.
Go.
Anyway, it could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit
Oh. No?
today their own kinds of styles.
Biased toward
But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
I'll be right back.
What are you doing?
There is 0 chance. That is heat now. And I'm fucking... Oh, I'm so sweaty.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see.
God.
Well, let's read it then.
It's awful.
Oh my God.
Holy shit. You gonna read that?
Yeah.
Are you? Go for it.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction, the spackle. Okay, read it.
Why?
Read it.
Why?
Read it.
What's wrong?
Read it.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. What? The fuck? Anyway, but it's too late. My retinas. Yeah, I got that. I'm wondering where this is going. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. God, that was great.
Ours was deep.
I really felt that one.
So, what do you think?
It's very deep because I read it that way. Anyway, freeform, if that's what you want to call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines.
I did that.
When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
Fuck, I'm saying. What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess I could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strong. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Wow.
Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh.
Weird. Phew!
I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing ability. You were shaking the monitor. Stop! It's bothering me. Because if you're shaking the monitor, you're shaking the camera. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sari and Monica are happily chattering. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respected poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furry in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss this symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
Hey, it's fucking cute as shit when like females fucking give up and they do the thing. It's cute. Anyway, I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. Yeah, cows and dogs and monkeys and shit. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions. I'm sorry. There's no love there.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. So he liked it, and Matt did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Matt liked my poem too, you know. Oh, here we go. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh shit.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
She's jelly.
Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That was what the anime would do. That's not what You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
What the fuck? Maybe you're just jealous that Matt appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours!
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice
did she
more?
give us any advice?
Huh? No.
I don't think so. She's just a bitch. Anyway.
Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. I can't.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Matt started showing up.
Oh, this is fucking great. Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you.
Oh, wait a minute, we have to do that at the same time. You fucking failed it. Never mind. XD!
I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Matt! She's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Matt.
Wait! There's a reason why I have so many deep and expressive words in our language. What? Oh, wow, we. Okay, never mind. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Matt?
Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So,
see, this is a choice.
That's going to be Natsuki, Yuri, or help me, Sayuri.
Because she's a bitch, the little one. She's a little bitch, but she's warming up. She's one of those fucking, what do you call them?
She's a Lolita.
Was it yandere?
I don't think
That they're
she's
like,
a yandere.
Yeah, she is, because she's like, it's not like a care or anything. Back up! And she does that shit. And then she's just, I liked her hair and her face.
She's
But
such a
then
smart ass.
she's just a bitch.
She makes me
Help!
stupid.
Help me! Help! Hey, kiddo, get your girls! Help me!
You want that one?
Yeah. And then Natsuki.
Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Matt.
Huh. Yuri.
But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her.
Sayori. Do it. Do it.
So all I'm doing is that's
No, look at those exclamation and question marks. You gotta go, Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making a friend feel like this?
Matt.
Well, that's her. Oh, that's true.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Oh. Yeah, unless Sayuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because...
Oh, well.
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
BB.
Hey.
Sayori.
Sayori stands
Oh, yes.
triumphantly.
You're damn right.
Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I like how the club leader's just sitting back there like, I'm gonna play it out, fuck it.
Go.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing.
So, this is why Sayori is vice president.
I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah! It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You can say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. Oh.
Bitch, I was right. You can count on me.
Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you feel about sharing poems?
Jesus.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright, well, mostly. Matt, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Neat.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
Bro, we gotta do this again tomorrow?
I think to myself.
Holy shit.
I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded to myself with newfound determination. Matt!
Y'all.
Ready to walk home?
Y'all.
Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either.
We feeling her now.
Ooh.
Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people.
It's because I make women flustered.
You don't hate them, do you?
What? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I could see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Matt, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Fine.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there?
Oh, shit. What's that to see what the future holds, Sayori?
I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh. Ready to do another poem?
Oh, fucking hell.
Let's see how much time we got. We got 17 minutes. Go. Who are we trying to impress?
Fuck, I don't know. Horror! Misery.
Huh?
Misery. Bottom. I thought that said moose. I was like, yes.
Moose.
Infinite. Massacre.
3 Yuri, 1 Sayori.
Tragedy.
Tragedy?
Tragedy. Anxiety. Judgment. Disaster.
Backing it up for Yuri.
Essence. Desire? Lust. Aha! I got it. Figured it out. Climax.
Climax.
Yeah, I figured this shit out now. Fuck. Tears. Hurt. Purple. story in it. Skirt, because I'm curious. Okay. Suicide. Pleasure!
One more.
Destiny.
Looks like we're picking Yuri first.
Oh.
Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Matt.
Yo! Looks like you get a good mood today. Did you not walk to fucking class together today? Or
I
whatever.
guess not. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always been the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
Can we hold hands? Oh wait, no thanks.
Eh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse? Say, oh.
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason really. Just wanted to look at it.
Sayuri nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out.
I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri.
That's not fair. How do you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. A deduction. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan conveniently forget that you spent all of your money so that I would lend you some. Look at her face. This is some shit right here where you want fucking ice cream and I'm like, nah, not today. You're like, too. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, there's one option. Oh, why?
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Oh, God. Yuri suddenly giggles.
Eh?
I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as well. Go.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri. Tell Matt to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford.
Oh.
And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Oh.
I didn't mean that at all. I got too absorbed into my book. What?
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun. It's a fun side of you.
There's no way you can think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, sire. Oh, that's you. Go.
I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Oh.
There's a big devil inside of you. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, I told you guys that she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if I weren't for the cupcakes.
If I weren't.
Shut the fuck up, Matt. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Holy shit. Come on, give me more credit than that. Oh, whoa, who slapped her? Wait, did I just slap her? Plop!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Cider in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Cider glances around. Is this a miracle?
It's a miracle of God.
It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually,
that one almost worked. Look at her stupid face. Yeah!
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sorry, it hugs the cookie.
Jeez, just eat it.
Sorry rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. I want a cookie now.
Same. I want one of those big cookies. If this is one that...
Shoo, good.
Oh, okay. I thought she was saying, like, show enough.
Sayuri suddenly clasps her hand...
Yes.
her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one? Oh, you scared me.
This isn't even a scary game yet.
Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off of her. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Not full, Sayuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayuri? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Go.
Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
Oh. That's true. Excuse me?
Like, bitch, what?
Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you were.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that.
That was me! What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I keep doing it.
I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Matt.
Oh, hello.
Monica smiles sweetly.
She slid right the fuck in there.
Woo!
I throw my hip out and raise my skirt slightly. Yes. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really.
I choose to leave out Sayuri's mischievous, and I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayuri, however, already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
You're missing words, adding words. It's fucking wild. It's
Am
a
I
fucking
really?
roller coaster
I'm just
over
reading.
here.
I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me let me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Ah. Crap.
I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book.
Sorry. I was just spacing out.
I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, I probably would have noticed in the first place.
Her arm got itchy.
But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Liar. Just curious, how can you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... Oh, that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see.
There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go.
I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Death. Well.
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the book. What?
She's never read this before.
The book is titled Portrait of Markov?
Okay.
There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger... sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of... Even me, her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of...
It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn come from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Matt? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be naive when relating their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You're fine. I haven't lost interest or anything. I'm right here. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fuel my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. You get nappy as fuck.
I am. I'm really tired.
Let me just get the book.
I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag.
Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right?
I slip into the seat next to Yuri.
Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I don't understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read, It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just... Here, you really apologize at what? You really apologize why, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right?
I slide my desk
getting close.
until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each other lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. It's you.
I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Wait a minute. Get her left arm in here. And then right here. Wait! This is where you stop. This stop the video on cutscenes. Or whatever, cut pictures, whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Alright guys, we're gonna stop it here, right here, because it's a perfect stopping point.
Save the game!
Do a little save. We're gonna save right here. There we go.
We're gonna have a bunch of different saves and they're all gonna be the fucking pictures.
Alright, if you guys like this episode...
Fucking shit! Holy fuck! I'm sorry. In the video. Jesus! Oh my fucking god! I was about to get up and throw this entire fucking desk at that goddamn doorway. Holy shit.
Why would you do that?
You don't even fucking know. No, because you're sitting here doing your fucking outro. I'll explain what happened in a minute for those of you who didn't catch it. You're sitting here doing your outro, and I was like, I thought I heard fucking vape or something, so I looked over there, and then that fucking creep is just sitting there in the fucking doorway. Holy shit. I was like I guessed it was like, no, that wasn't anybody. Then I was like, fucking wasn't. And I thought it was so fucking Jesus. I thought it was some dude in a big ass cargo coat. Shit me.
What the fuck, bro?
So yeah, my girlfriend Brooke just decided to fucking walk in without goddamn saying anything, and I turned around and she was just sitting in the fucking doorway kind of peeking in.
God.
And she's got a new jacket that I don't recognize, so I thought it was some fucking a cargo jacket or whatever the fuck you want to call those
if
things.
you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up and like and subscribe to see some more.
What a fucking end.
Bye-bye.
Bye everyone.